Hello, peekaboo. Happy Monday, everyone. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. How is everyone? The sun is shining. We had rain last night. It sounded like a hurricane, but the ground is already dry. I don't know what happened. Let's see who is visiting today. Victoria, our resident knitter. Let me move this just a little bit so I'm not hidden by the comments. We'll be listening and lurking on the big TV. My insurance is paid, but I refuse to be held responsible for anything that happens to your TV. Had a busy 36 to 48 hours that day and a bit. What? Busy 36 to 48 hours that day. You feel like you worked a day and a half to 2 days in one day? Girl, you need to rest. Marsha Lee, how you doing? And there is Cammie. Blessings and happy crocheting, Shatika. How are you? Good to see you. Cammie is telling Marsha Lee, watching the road work out on the main road in front of my house. Oh, that's loud. That is loud. Marsha Lee says, "Oh, that's cool, Cammie. Working on another virus shawl, giving it a break. Then I'm going back to my easy breezy shawl." Marsha Lee, you are doing two shawls. That is fantastic. And Marsha Lee, I wrote down that series you told me to look for was where's my note here? Was Seraphim Academy by Louise Penny. I cannot find it. Where did you get that, Marsha Lee? Because the only Louise Penny that I found was something totally different and it was boring. So I returned it. Cammie is telling Marsha Lee the cones have been up for almost 2 weeks and they're just now starting to work on it about an hour ago. Good Lord. Good. And Marsha Lee is asking Cammie if he's crocheting while washing. Oh my gosh. Sandra, welcome in. Good to see you. You're working on a blue and ecru alternating blocks, V-stitch Lapgan, and you're still working through the yarn collection. There you go. As you have hopefully seen, I have a new yarn collection courtesy of Robbie Bird. So, yeah, I've got projects in my future. Sandrine, so good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And Sheila is still awake. Sheila, what are you working on? I saw you over the weekend, but my hands were busy. What are you working on, and how are you, and how's your weather, and all that good stuff? Renee, welcome in. Good to see you, girlfriend. And there's Kathleen. You got a notification. Yay, that's awesome. Oh, and Wednesday, I have to pick up Shorty. The live will be an hour earlier at 1:45 Central. So that'll be 2:45 Eastern. I've already scheduled the live, but we know how notifications go. But we will be an hour early this coming Wednesday. And then I have to pick her up from school. And then she has her last violin recital of the year. And Saturday, her dance troupe is having a skate party. Sunday is Mother's Day. The following weekend, I'm going to try to go see my in-laws. I think my cold is finally under control enough that I can go out there and see them without risking them being sick, because I haven't been out there since before Christmas. Bad girl. Bad girl. Go sit in the corner. I'm trying not to get them sick, because we've all been suffering, and I don't want them to suffer. Teresa, hello, how are you? I had a good weekend. How was your weekend? And how was SC and SD? And where did you go to dinner on Friday? I had a good weekend. Joy, hello. Good to see you. And there is Sister Winnie. Thank you for wishing us a blessed good day and a blessed good day to you as well. It is good to see you. And what are you working on? And there's our dear darling Sophia. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you feeling? And Sophia saying hi to everyone in the chat. And there is Kristen. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. It is really good to see everybody. And there's the other half of the Wonder Twins. Hi, Laura. Hello. And did you have the play or are you still rehearsing for the play? I forgot where you were on the play thing. You know, I don't remember anything. I hear it, it goes in, it rattles around for a minute, it comes out, it doesn't stay. I'm like Kelly now. It doesn't rent any space in here, but I do hear it. There's Mama J. Hello, hello. You're lurking, listening, and trying to stay focused on work. I really just want to work on my crafts. I know you do, Mama J. I know you do. And Mama J, I forgot to ask you Saturday. Did you move rooms? Because the room that you are recording from now does not look like your she den that you used to record from. You don't have your wall of yarn and everything. You don't have your window and your green screen. It looks totally different to me. Or did you just rearrange it? I'm easily confused. We know this. Shanita, hello. Coffee in your cup, nothing on your hook. Just getting out of it, a 6-day hospital stay. Oh, Shanita. Oh, my goodness. You were in the hospital for 6 days, honey. I had no idea. And I am so, so happy that you are home. And the temp is 88. Ooh, my temp is 86. I got up. Okay. I'm trying not to get too far behind in the chat, but we had a yarn and crochet sale when Saturday, so I did that. By the time I got through with that, I was kind of just beat up. I went to Mama J's and then I did a little bit on my book and I went to bed. Kathleen says, thanks for the Wednesday time update. I will make an old lady effort to keep up with it. Kathleen, just put a little notification on your cell phone, and when your cell phone rings, you know that it's oh yeah, we got to go do something because YT doesn't always notify us. Jen, hello, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming by. And there is Cynthia. How are you? And um Saturday was kind of a crapshoot. I finally got all of the description and everything put on the video, and I think I released it yesterday. But I made that video Friday. It didn't even load completely until Saturday. I need to clean off my phone. So, in between being outside and doing things around the house, uh-huh, I am going to clean off my phone. I'm going to answer all your lovely comments. I'm going to start trying to get organized. Still working on my market at T 2 pairs of socks and headbands. Ooh, Laura says her play is finished. Okay. Laurie, oh no, you're sick again. I am so sorry, honey. Oh, did you pick up another head cold? They had the play April 18th. Well, we know how far behind I am, but I had it in my head. Hit the X on the chat. Hit the X on the chat. Slap that thumb and then come back. Thank you, Mama J. And Lori, we hope you get better soon. Racine, hello. How are you? And Tom. Sophia has water in her cup and not crocheting yet. Sophia, I pray that you are able to crochet soon. I do, I do, I do. And Racine is listening because she is working on a wedding gift for her niece. Congratulations to your niece. When's the wedding? What's the gift going to be? Inquiring minds want to know. Teresa said, actually, we ended up on the top floor of a parking lot because when SC was driving, we saw a 3-ring rainbow, clear as a bell, double with the shiniest end. It was the most amazing blessing to see. Amazing. Ooh. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love rainbows and things like that. Mama J says it's the same room, just moving everything all at once. The yarn wall is to the right when I am live. Oh, because I remember the yarn wall. I remember the window. And then you had just gotten the green screen when you got busy at work and stopped filming. And I'm like, that's not the same room. We're someplace different. Hello, Isela. Here until 2:15 p.m. and then it's the kid. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. You know you can take me with you on the phone. I'm just saying. That's how I have to do Granny D when I'm waiting on Shorty. We have to do it on the phone. Teresa says, we ended up sitting there, had a great time just talking, better than any dinner. Love my son. Wow. So you all just sat up there on the top floor of the parking deck, and that is awesome. That is good mother son bonding time. Teresa, that's awesome. I know that makes your heart swell. I was giddy like a little kid, not anywhere near either one of those ends. You are so very welcome, honey. It's going to happen. I really believe it will. Oh, Lori developed a migraine last evening and is hanging on tight. Ooh, Lori, I am so sorry. Girl, you take care of that. And Mama J is asking about her sweet Cammykins and kiss that sweet baby girl from me. Oh, yeah, little baby Emma. And Sophia's telling Mama J she's doing okay and asking how she is. And Sheila, sorry, VJ, you're being demoted from TV to my phone. Hubby wants to watch the news. How rude. Where is Jen when I need her? Well, how about a tablet? I'm okay with being on a tablet. I'm glad you're here, Sheila. I really am. Mama J is sad, dark sky. I don't want to work. I just want to play with my yarn all day. Oh, Mama J is singing. I don't want to work. I just want to play with my. That's not the tune to that song. I just want to play with my yarn. I can't get that tune. I know what it is, but I can't. It's not coming to me. I only have an iPad, and the man frowns upon the carrying of it anywhere. He needs to get over his monoclaws. Oh, Isella, you don't have a cell phone? Oh, honey, I pray nothing happens to you when you're out with that baby and you can't call for help. Oh, my. Oh, my. Sophia says, play with your yarn, Mama J. I have not seen Queen Charlotte. I just found out about Queen Charlotte on Saturday. Someone was talking about it. I've seen the blurbs for it, Lori, but I can't stay off YT long enough to watch anything. So I want to start Bridgerton's from the beginning and come all the way through before I start on Queen Charlotte. Because, yes, I love Bridgerton. I love the costumes. I love anything medieval. And I love Harry Potter and all of the witching lore because I like the magic and sorcery. And I love King Arthur. So, yeah, I would not have done well in a medieval time because I don't like outhouses and rats, but I love the costumes and the history of cooking. I still can't believe that. I still don't understand the mindset. Why? What would make somebody want to separate an egg? Why would you decide to take those egg whites and beat them 400 times to make a meringue? Who does that? And then what made you decide to put it in the oven and brown it? It's the first of everything. What made you decide that that was the thing to do? Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I love absolute history. Kathleen says, "Be back soon. Just got company, family of the heart we have not seen for a long time. Enjoy your family, Kathleen. There is always the replay." Jennifer says, "Nope, not me, not a fan." Girl, you're living it though. You just had your big coronation. And I have a few words to say about that, but we don't do politics here, so I'll just keep my mouth shut. You can't believe I'm not 7 minutes behind, Sophia. Am I on time? Almost. Ooh, look at me. There's hope for me yet. Queen Charlotte is good. Oh, you just watched it? Yeah, I got to start over from the beginning because I don't remember all of the ins and outs of Bridgerton. And then I'm going to go into Queen Charlotte because I love that kind of stuff. Like when Philip died, I saw the documentary about his mother, Princess Agnes. I had no idea he was part of the British royal family as well. It's like, okay, Granny, hello, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Sheila says, "Lori, my daughter and her pals are huge fans. She's having a Bridgerton theme for her 18th party in June." Sheila. Oh, girl, you got to do a video. I want to see that. That sounds awesome. Oh, Elisa, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Melody is from the song Bang the Drum All Day by Todd Rundgren. Rundgren. I want to bang the drum all day. Bang the drum all day. Yep, nope, it's not coming to me. It keeps coming out with a Jamaican thing, and I know that's wrong. That's why I kept saying I know what it is, but it's not coming to me because I want to do it with it keeps coming out of my mouth with a Jamaican theme, and that is not the song. And I don't know why Jamaica's running around in my head. I don't know. It keeps coming out Jamaican. I want to bang on the drums all day. Da 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 to play my yarn. I want to bang on my drums all day. That's not the song, but that's what's coming out. Kristen got your package off today. Should get it in the mail in a couple of days. Yay! Unless it takes the scenic route. Granny, I was so surprised. What was it, Saturday? To find out there were so many yarny people from North Carolina. I'm like, where did all you people come from? Ooh, that was impressive. You all have to do a meetup, Granny. You really do. I had no idea there were so many of you all so close together. Alyssa says, "I think it is because just the yolk is used in so many recipes. Curd, hollandaise, and all need just the yolk. They needed to figure out what to do with the whites." Well, Alyssa, then that begs the question, what came first? The hollandaise or the meringue? And what made somebody decide to take the yolk and make a hollandaise? And why would they just cook the yolk with milk? Hmm. That's that little hamster running around in my head. I love watching Alton Brown from the Food Network, because when he had his show, he would give you a recipe and tell you, why it's done, and then he'd give you the history of the recipe and how the people started cooking the food, and he would even take you to the store and help you buy the proper pans for each recipe. Yeah, I really enjoyed him because he got down to the things that I was really interested in. He's like, well, back in the day, we would take this, and man decided that, and I'm sitting there going, uh huh. Chris, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And there's Areta. Hello, hello, darling. How are you? What is everybody working on? I'm sitting here reading the chat and babbling, and I still don't know what everybody's working on. Angel Renee, honey, you're not late. We're still here. You were messing around with a test live. How did it go? I didn't get a notification. Listening and getting the kids ready to go pick up Julian from school. Angel Renee, how many kids do you have? I thought we were, well, I knew we weren't, but how many kids do you have? Have you seen the movie The Favorite? No, I have not. Where's my pen? Let me write that down. I have not. I just watched oh, what's the name of that movie? It's the one with Sandra Bullock and Brad Pitt and Shannon Tatum, and she got kidnapped and taken down into a rainforest someplace on an island. It was the best. It was like uh Indiana Jones and all of the chick flicks rolled into one. It was really good. You don't need to remember Bridgerton for Queen Charlotte. It's start of a saying. Oh, is it? Oh, so it's not a spinoff where you need to have the one storyline to figure out the other storyline. Oh, okay, Laurie. Because I thought it was because like some of them, you grow up with the characters, and then one of the character goes off into their own little home, but they reference the characters from before, and I don't remember the characters from before. So if it's a standalone, then okay. Making OM granny squares, but in size N. Why are you making them so big, Chris? What are you gonna do with them? Or did I miss that? Dawn, hello, hello. Glad you caught me. How are you? And Zoila, hello, hello. Good to see you. And you are speaking to everyone. How are you doing? And everybody's saying hi. Zoila's asking for thumbs, please. Thank you, Zoila. Robbie, hello, hello. You're shopping for a grass trimmer. I hate grass trimmers. They make too much noise. I can't hear my story. Good luck with that. And thank you, Robbie. Did you see your part 2 video? Girl, you are the bomb. Thank you so much. You were going to have me very busy for a long time because Ooh, you are correct. I hadn't used any of them before, and those are wonderful. Alton Browns. That's it, Mama J. Good eats. That's it. That's it. Yes. He gave you the history of the recipes and oh, educational and fun and intriguing. Yes. I love me some Alton Brown. Everybody is speaking. Hamster running in the brain. Yes, girl, I got a hamster running in my brain. He's just running around that little wheel. He stops, gets a glass of water, sees what's going on, and then he starts running around in that little wheel. And at the end of the day, he's like, have I done anything? Nope, we've just been going in circles. He goes live on Tuesdays on the YT. Does he, Don? Now, I saw him a couple of times during lockdown, but he and his wife were just cooking in the kitchen. I like the Good Eats series because I like the history of the thing. And Lord knows I don't need to be cooking anything else that is not locale because summer's coming and I can't be wearing sweats in the summer. And Jen is saying hello to everybody coming in. And Granny says, I don't want to work. I just want to. It's not. Granny, when you go live, you're going to have to sing that to me because I cannot get the tune. Now I have that earworm. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh, you were practicing on See, I from my side of the thing, I don't like Restream. I don't like having the chat over here and the chat running up the side. And I can see as an audience member what the chat is and what's going on, but it doesn't go over to the host as quickly. It's too much on the screen for me. One of these days, what was it? Just Handmade was going to do a tutorial on OIC, OAC, somebody see. Mama J, what is that other thing? And you can put, I'm keeping it simple. My poor brain can't do, I have to watch a tutorial every time I do a Canva thing. I cannot. I can't, I, I can't, I can't, I don't have the time to devote to watching a tutorial every time I want to do something because it doesn't sit in my poor little brain. So I have to keep it simple. Angel Renee has 3 kids, all boys, 11, 5, and 3. Oh, Angel Renee, you have earned your wings. 3 boys. Oh, my Lord. My poor mother-in-law had 7 boys in 8 years. She was sane until about 10 years ago. It's laundry day, Rita. Okay. The Lost City. You think so? That doesn't sound right. Hold on, let me see. Now you got me intrigued. That doesn't sound right. It might be. You're right. You hit the nail right on the head. It's the Lost City. And I had watched it for about an hour before I realized that the bad guy was Harry Potter because I kept listening to his voice and I kept looking at him and listening to his voice and looking at him. And then I had to pull up the names of the actors and it said Daniel Radcliffe. And I said, I thought you were Harry. I do not like him with the beard. I really don't. I wish they would do the because at the end of the last Harry Potter movie, they had a 15-year gap, and then you saw them putting their children on the train to go to Hogwarts. I want them to do something with those 15 years in between and make another movie. You know, half the actors have already passed away, but you know, all there's still things they could do. Oh, you like that? Oh, you saw the movie too, Alyssa? Yeah, Sophia hit the nail on the head, and I hadn't seen it, and I was sitting there going, "Ooh," because all of that scenery. I wanted to be an archaeologist. That was because I loved Margaret Mead, and my mother said, "No, you're not going to want to do that in the heat, in the desert, with the bugs. You're not going to like that. Find something else to do." But I love all of those ancient ruins and all of the old things. And anytime the ancient artifacts come on tour to the art museum or the history museum, I'm there. I like that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, girl. And when he turned around and she's like, and she just kept expounding on it. And I'm sitting here going, okay, is there a leash there as well? Are you going to reach out and touch? That was funny. I had not seen leeches before. And no, I would not have liked that part. Kelly, hello. Kelly has a little purse on her hook for her 2-year-old grand to carry all of her cute dolls and accessories. I bought her for her birthday. And as always, Diet Pepsi in my cup. Oh, Kelly, is she your only grandbaby? That is so sweet. Oh, and Granny is telling Mama J, I am feeling amazing. Hope you are well. And Kelly is saying hi to everyone. Rita's waving at everyone. Dorcia, hello, hello. She's warming up dinner, but she will be listening. Well, I put dinner on while I was eating my snack before my live. So I'm going to eat dinner during Granny D's because we're having a cousin's live today. And I've only done half of my homework, but I bet I've done more homework than the cousins have. I bet you I'm up. I bet you I'm up. Laurie says it is like a prequel. It's all explained who everyone is, very female empowerment. Oh, really, Laurie? Okay. It's like a prequel. Okay, thank you. Because Shorty likes Medea. So I had, when I was cleaning up, I had found the list that I had printed out of all of the Medea films in order. And I had said that's what we were going to do this summer. We would just start on the first movie and go straight through because they all have a little message in them. And I like I like how Medea kind of takes charge. And everybody is sending hugs and loves and prayers. Um, I believe because I have not. I'm just gonna be quiet because I don't know. Anything with bread. No, that is the name of it, Granny D. That is the name of it, the Lost City. Um, Sophia was correct. Here is the. I still have it up on screen. Let me see. It's this one. It's oh, help me. There we go. It's Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, Daniel Radcliffe, Brad Pitt. I can't never say her name and what's his face, but it's The Lost City, and it was good. They could have thinned out Daniel's hair a little bit because he looked like he was wearing a hat, but it was a good movie. It really was. I enjoyed it. I was mesmerized. So that it's on Prime Video. Netflix? I think it's on Prime Video. Is where I saw it. I think. Let me see. Yep, it's on Netflix. We saw Medea on Prime Video. Brad Pitt was on Netflix. And he did not have a starring role. But you'll still enjoy it because it took me a few minutes to figure out who he was. I figured him out too, and I'm sitting there going, "You're." Oh, do you, Kelly? Yes, I love goodies. I really do. I really do. I did not care for him on The Iron Chef. They were good for the first couple of seasons, and then that got real old. Juanita, hello, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Everybody's speaking. You got a hamster in your head, too. I wonder if our hamsters are all from the same litter. Thank you, Granny, because I can't get it. I yeah. I keep coming out Jamaican. Mary Bell, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And I have no Jamaican, so I don't know why it keeps coming out Jamaican. Oh, thank you for the bedtime story. Loving the book fries and alibis. Can't wait for the next chapters. Oh, Dawn, you're enjoying it? Okay. Juanita is dealing with all three of these. Oh, girl, you got all three of them. Whoa, Luna's bad enough. You got the other two as well. Oh, honey, I'm gonna pray for you, Lord Jesus. And that book one. So I need to check and see what the other books are. How many books are there, Granny? There's more than one? Oh, everybody is speaking. I'm back on what is it, the Dark Series with Eve Dallas. Marshallie, are you still here? Did you answer my question about the Seraphim Academy? Because if you did, I missed it. Dinky says Julie Reynolds uses Restream, and I hate it for the side chat. It's delayed when you're watching on YT. Yeah, who is it? Cocktails and crochet with Coco. Yeah, cocktails and crochet with Coco uses Restream. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's because you're they're sitting there going asking questions, and they're like, I'm waiting for the answer, and I'm like, the answer's right here, and it's no, it's too much. Chris is using the ice cream divination from Granny D to make another style tank. Oh, I like the ice cream. I think I gave some divination away. I've never used it. It's okay, VJ. Our brains are designed to look up information, not retain it. I can Google with the best of them, Dawn. I really can. Mishi, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Oh, anything with Brad Pitt and I think that's the first thing I've seen with Channing Tatum. Everybody was talking about Channing, and I thought Channing was a girl. Because of Carol Channing. I thought Channing was a girl. I didn't know she was a he until just recently, and it's like, yeah, but I wanted the scenes, and then the acting turned out to be pretty good. I enjoyed it. Maribel did 2 loads of laundry and went shopping this morning. Well, let's see. I went shopping, and then I went to the library to pick up my books, and then I came home and went out and swept down the front of my house. swept down the porch, washed these two windows, washed the window sill. I didn't wash the outside of the windows because the last time I washed the outside of the windows, because you flip the switches and you pull the windows down, I couldn't get the window back up to seal. So I had to have my daughter hold the one window up so I could push it up, pull the bottom one down so I could lock it. And she's not here. So I didn't flip that window up and give myself another problem. Granny's asking Chris if she likes the yarn. Rita's mother in law had 7 girls and 3 boys. My mother in law would have had more probably, but she had them so close together, her body was breaking down. I mean, 7 boys in 8 years is a lot of it because she didn't breastfeed. So she didn't have that 2-year gap in between. So you need that gap. Angel Renee says, no, VJ, 7 boys. I would be gray already getting there 39, but all gray with 7 and 8 years. She had 7 boys in 8 years. She had her 4th son the day before her 21st birthday. She had 4 little boys by 21. Can you imagine? Ooh, Mishi is still working, just stopping by to wish you a wonderful start of the week. Thank you so much, Mishi. I really am. And I hope your day does not go too badly. When I was in high school, my best friend we called Mishi, her name was Michelle. Children grow up. Yeah, children grow up, but then they come back with more children. They don't stop. They bring more back. I'm like Bill Cosby now. They leave and they come back with more kids. Chris is telling Granny, so far I am pleasantly surprised to like it. Oh, you didn't think you'd like it, Chris? Kelly hasn't watched the Harry Potter movies yet, was thinking of reading the books first. Kelly, I would suggest, and I'm going back to do it because I saw the movies with the kids before I read the books. Read the book and then see the movie and then go on to the next book. Because if you read the book first, you get a whole lot of stuff that's not in the movie because they got to cut the movie for the length. But read the book, see the movie, and then go on to the next book. It Shorty and her mother read all the books, but I have the set of the movie, and she saw the movie. She didn't know the books were on tape. So now she wants to do the books and movies too. It's yeah. Cause you miss some. Yeah. Darcy is gonna be right back. Juanita says they are finally making movies of the Judy Blume's books. Judy Blume's? Who's Judy Blume's? Okay. I have to check out The Favorite. Let me see who Judy Blume is. I have not seen her yet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mama J is asking Dawn how she is. Alyssa says there is play about what happens after the kids get on the train. I read the script. Hermione ends up being the Minister of Magic. Now, see, that was the problem. There was a play, but it was in England. It wasn't here in the States. And I have not seen where they've made the play into a movie. And that pissed me off. Yeah, they had the play over in London. I have not read Judy Blume. I'm going to have to look at that. Angel Renee says, me too, me too. Love history and the artifacts. I wish I could have been there in the ruins. We have a our cathedral here in St. Louis, not the old cathedral downtown, not the original one, but our we call it the new cathedral in the main part of the city. When people come from out of town to visit, I take them to the cathedral because the whole floor is mosaics. It's beautiful. We have all the stained glass windows and all the marble on the walls, and yeah, it is something to behold. You've got 12 grandchildren. Girlfriend, I had no idea. Oh, Kelly, you've got a lot of people to crochet for. Dawn says she is all right, taking your advice to heart and focusing on myself. Thank you, dear A Mama J Way. How are you? Yes, we do hope she's single. Zoila is still working on her summer hat. I think I am the slowest crocheter in history. No, you're not, because I keep frogging things. Ah, welcome back, Darcia. Lydia, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? You watched Otto yesterday with Tom Hanks. Did you like it? Kelly says, Zoila, I always think I am the slowest crocheter too, really. But it usually depends upon my enthusiasm for what I'm making. My name is VJ, and I am part of the Slow Crow crew. Okay? I'm just saying. I knocked on your door and dropped off an apple cobbler and ice cream. Get it before it melts. Mama J, you are so sweet. Zoila really enjoys messing with these flying emojis. Juanita has homemade cheap lemonade from the lemon juice bottle and sugar. That's how I make lemonade. But I had bought the lemons and ginger and everything for the honey. Never got around to making the honey for my hot tea, and now it's hot. So I think I'm gonna make some cucumber lemonade mix. I have to go outside and get some mint and make some cucumber water. Jennifer says, if you don't like Daniel Radcliffe outside Harry Potter, don't watch The Woman in Black. I thought it was good. Did I see The Woman in Black? It might take me a minute to figure out that he's not that he's in the movie. I saw him in something else and it took me a while to figure out that was him. Yeah, unfortunately he has become typecast for me, but I love the casting. That's like with Tyler Perry. For me, he's Medea. He can be in anything else he wants, but he's got to be Medea for me. Well, Donna, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what's on your hook? Mom wants arroz con pollo, chicken and rice, her favorite. I am a happy camper because I'm eating the lasagna leftovers. That's what I'm having. I'm having I'm taking my chicken and rice and putting it into a burrito. I forgot the beans. Yeah, it's going into a burrito. You have to watch Magic Mike. It will clear it up for you. Channing is definitely a male. Well, I figured it out on this last movie that Channing was a male, but it was just the name Magic Mike. Okay, everybody, I'm going to be off the YT for a while because I'm getting a list of movies that I have to watch. Sophia says she needs to do her laundry tomorrow, and Channing Tatum is a hamster in her brain. Sweaty and topless, just saying. Roberta, we're here. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. No, we're here for another. Ooh, we only have 10 minutes. Breastfeeding is not birth control. I know, but sometimes it helps slow it down. I've got a set of godsons that are 10 minutes apart, 10 months apart, and their mother breastfed. But for the most part, it slows it down. Yeah, be careful with the stove. I turned mine off so I didn't burn up the house. Everybody's saying hi. Nightbot is dropping links. That's an old wives' tale. Go to a third world country and you will see them with babies 9 months apart. I know it doesn't work for everybody. I was one of those that it didn't work for, but for the most part, if they do it consistently, it slows it down. Some women are just not lucky. Hey God, it's me, Margaret. I want to say nope, I didn't read that one. Isn't oh girl. I'm hoping so. Robbie, that's okay because I'm loving it. I am loving it. Especially when Granny D gets up and she gives us our daily dose of fiber, and I can say, I got some of that. Oh, it was in New York? I thought it was in London. It was in New York. Still never came to St. Louis. Still not happy. I see was eighth grade. I discovered Beanie Malone. Never read Judy Blume, but I read Beanie Malone. Yeah. Had 5 books. Okay. Loved fourth grade nothing. So true. Broadway's expensive. Everything in New York's expensive. Sometimes they donate tickets to Mom's senior facility. I'm looking forward to getting some tickets. Okay. Like Tom Hanks. I'm glad everybody's doing so much better. Then I can whip them up quickly depending upon the bod stitch. Jennifer, you are getting those bod stitches down. You really are. St. Louis Library. Yes. The St. Louis Public Library, the old courthouse, Union Station. I don't go to Union Station for the shops. I go to Union Station for the station. And if you walk up the steps, one of the walls is supposed to be an echo wall. Uh, Two people stand on each side of the hall and whisper into the wall, and the person on the other side can hear. Yeah. Laurie wants to know if the woman in black is scary. Oh, yeah, I know you love having her home. Have you seen on YT the Second Empire Strikes Back channel? They are restoring an 1889 abandoned Victoria mansion owned by Mr. Brown. No. The Second Empire Strikes Back channel. We let's see. I don't remember the channel now. There was one channel that we used to watch where people would buy these abandoned homes in England, and they would restore the homes and live in them. Some people were buying old castles, old schools. Um, one couple bought an old church that had been deconsecrated and restored it into a home. They were doing beautiful work. The name of the channel escapes me at the moment, but when I figure it out, I'll post it on my community chat tab. And for the most part, the people were doing the work themselves. Awesome. Okay, Alyssa, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Jennifer says only the woman in black is scary, but lots of antiques in the movie. Ooh. Ooh, he's a good cutie patootie. Okay. I will not have Shorty here when I'm watching it. You watched it with your eyes covered? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Donna. You need a new stove, Darcia. They can't repair it. Mine were wide open. They didn't even want to blink. Oh my. I have never been so excited to do laundry. Finally getting a washer today after not having had one for a year and a half. Kelly, I know. Yeah, I was without a washer for 3 months and I was wearing scrubs every day. So I had to come in and wash my scrubs out by hand. Welcome in, Nisi. So good to see you. Thank you for coming in. That's when I like the topless model. I also enjoyed the full Monty because I like song and dance routines, and that was just flipping funny. Okay, Roberta, see you on Wednesday. Yeah, get your pain meds. Hello, Don. Mima D Crochets. Don, really? You're a Mima? Well, welcome in, Don. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. The third one is the most intense. Ooh. Ooh. Echo Wall. It was Nisi. It because I had heard about it and I had the little brochure because I did the walking tour around the thing because I wanted to see all of the historic things before I looked at the shops. And when they gave directions to the Echo Wall and I tried it out and by golly, it worked. It was really nice. If if you are paying attention and looking for it, tickets go buy one, get one, still too much free in January. Also, walking Times Square, you can get discounted tickets. Oh, really, Teresa? Okay. But then that means I have to go to New York City. They can film the play and I'll borrow it from the library when they get on DVD. The second Empire Strikes Back is located in St. Louis. Really? I know parts of Ghostbusters was filmed in St. Louis that where they were up on top of the hotel with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That was in St. Louis. We've got some beautiful old buildings. Yes, Mishi. Laurie Armstrong is one. She was telling me about it earlier. Margie, welcome in. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Teresa cannot remember the last time she saw a movie. Plus, I do not have Netflix or pay for movie channels. That's when I have my children in my house. We use their accounts. Kelly. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do the Empire Channel. I'm gonna have to go around and see where they are in St. Louis too, because it's like, yeah, I love old buildings. We're touring the Sappington House this coming Saturday. Yeah, Tubu, Pluto. Yeah, I've got the Fire Stick and on one TV and Roku on the other TV. Tell SC you want a Fire Stick for Mother's Day. Because I don't pay for them either. My kids have Netflix, so when they come over, we watch Netflix. That's what she said. Denny, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. No, it's beyond repair. I got my money's worth out of it. I'm just cheap. Appliances are high. I know. I've got a appliance contract. So if my appliances come out, they come in and give me a discount to repair them. They give me a year and a cleaning on my furnace every year as part of the contract. I do allow myself the time. I have to stay busy or I think. Yeah, sometimes thinking is bad. Only the one VJ is going to watch, Kelly. But I'm not going to watch it live so you all can't see me turn pink and purple. Or if I fall off the couch, I'm not going to tell you. Right. I'm torn between hugging him and eating him. I love marshmallows. I know. I walked by and looked at the marshmallows in the grocery store and I'm like, no, you just stay there. Yeah, because Shorty opens the bags and she never gets them twisted tight enough. And I walk in and the bag is wide open and I'm like, why? Why? Abandoned house with urbex and chill. Really? Will Smith has an abandoned house? Hmm. What's the castle that is a B&B down there? We've got a lot of B&Bs on Lafayette Square. We don't have any real castles down here because we were in the Midwest. And mm-mm, I don't know what that could be, Chris. We've got a lot of Victorian homes, but we don't have anything. Let me see. Missouri was founded in 1826. We don't have anything before. We don't have anything before the Civil War. Daniel Boone has a compound with a bunch of wooden structures out in St. Charles. But most of the really old things here in St. Louis, they go through and they tear the stuff down like idiots instead of rehabbing it because they say it's cheaper to tear it down and build something new than it is to rehab an older place. Um, well, we've got all of the stuff from the World's Fair in Forest Park, but they're not a B and B. What is the castle that is a B&B? I'll have to look at that, Chris. Oh, there's Granny D. Okay, let me get through the chat real quick. We're going to do a VJ raid over the hamster in your brain is going to stop spinning. A hamster in my brain is going to ask for ask to go on shift and get somebody to come in for the other half of the shift. Chandra, so good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? She opened things but never closed them. Bread, mustard, pickles, cabinets, anything she can open. Is your mother related to Shorty? Crystal, hey, good to see you, girlfriend. Thank you for coming by. Let me for Granny. We're going to do a VJ raid over at Granny D. Thompson's. I want to thank everybody who has spent the last hour with me, who has shared their whips and makes and yarn and all these great movies. Yeah, I'm going to be somewhere else for quite a while because you all have given me a lot of things that I now want to see. So I'm going to be missing in action. Dawn loves history too. That's why she was hoping I would check out the Victorian mansion and report back on it. There was two of them, but the other one was condemned and got torn down. Ooh. Okay, we went to the Campbell house in March. We're going to the Sappington house this coming Saturday. And there's a Bissell Hymns. Oh, um, the Limp Mansion. They do dinner theaters in and tours, but it's not a B&B. I'll have to go downtown and see what is. Oh, I bought the book, 100 Things You Have to See in St. Louis Before You Die. See if it's in that book. Most of our real old mansions are, you can have tours, but they're not B&Bs. So I'll have to look and see what you mean, Chris. Dawn, I'm gonna check that out and see what those are. And I'm gonna let you, somebody shipped a castle. I had not heard that, Chris. I'm gonna look into that and let you know. Yeah, because we didn't build any here, and I don't even know about that. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you. I see all these abandoned homes that could be used for homes. Yes, 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 and they won't do it. They won't. I don't understand. It just goes over my head. I don't understand. I really don't. And some people take them over and make drug houses out of them. The police raid the homes, and then they barricade the doors and everything, so you can't. They just sit there until they fall apart. Thank you, Sophia. Yes, we're going to do a VJ raid over at Granny D Thompson's. I want to thank everybody who has been here. You could have spent the last hour anywhere else, but you chose to spend it with me, and I do not take it lightly. Please wear your mask and socially distance, because you know we've got another virus going around. The baby doesn't know, Crystal. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Tanky Poo, love you, baby. Thank you. And I will see everybody over Granny D's. Do what you need to do to take care of yourselves, because we all need all of us here. Still who running super late, got to go get my juju. All right, honey, go get juju, and we'll see you over at Granny D's. Yeah, it's horrible. It really is. Love you all. I'll look for that castle, Chris. Thank you so much.